Okay, so no morning run today. Today is one out of the very few rest days we take. And I say few, that's subjective. When I know we need the rest, I take it. Your body typically tells you. And after running 8.1 miles yesterday, after a 8-hour shift, I figured with how much I've been pushing my body recently, it is good to take a rest day. And I wanted to bring you guys in more into what I'm doing, more so than just the runs. The runs are amazing, and they tend to extend the video length by like 200%, because before the run, the video's like 10 minutes long. After the run, the video's like 40, and then I gotta cut some stuff out. But I do want to include more into our life. I love the reprogramming aspect of the topics that get spoken about, even though they are always random. But for the most part, right now, I want to focus on prioritizing trading. I'll bring you guys into that right now. So as of right now, whoa, my hand. Let's do that. Lighting is horrible. Anyways, as of right now, I was really trying to figure out what my priorities were and where we were looking to go. And I called a friend yesterday and I asked him a question. I was like, well, if you knew you were truly passionate about something and knew that basically you knew you were on the right path, but you were splitting your energy 50-50 between that thing that you know yields results, not only faster, but yields more result. Oh, my hand. Yields more result in I need to cut my nails. In a shorter amount of time frame because you put more effort into it, compared to you looking to develop a new skill set. Which would you choose? And basically, I used the example with trading and dropshipping. I was like, yes, I'm looking to develop a new skill set of particularly marketing. I don't really care about the dropshipping aspect. That's never been my field of interest. But in the terms of the marketing aspect of how to be able to target audiences and all that other fun stuff, that was a new skill set I was looking to develop, right? But I found it kind of interfering with my trading because I'm putting in more effort or delegating 50-50 into dropshipping and trading, and I'm not giving trading my all. And the thing is, I know I am right there in my trading. Like, I'm so close, and I've seen it in my progression. I've seen it in how I've improved, that it'd be foolish for me not to fully go all in to what I know I need to do right now, which is trading. So I'm gonna move to the MacBook, kind of bring you guys into what I'm planning to do for the day. And then I don't know how to make a cool transition, so I'll be like, I wonder how I'm gonna get the footage from the MacBook to my phone, then upload it. Or this is the transition. Fortunately, we didn't fall asleep. We've been back testing for the past 3.5 hours. Was listening to a Modern Wisdom podcast with Hermosi while back testing. Let me show you guys the back testing analytics. It was a lot of back testing, but there are things I want to go in and refine before the upcoming weekend, and I will tell you guys the upcoming plans we have and targets, I guess, per se, for the week upcoming with our trading. This is my third time recording this. I don't know why. I just tend to switch the recordings out. I have no idea why. Anyways, these are the results from our back testing session. I back tested in a way to where when I do have the capital, this is how I would actually trade the account, not just full porting every single trade. The risk management behind this, 152. Typically, futures firms allow around 3% of drawdown, so that would be $4,500. Took that, divided it by 8, having a nice solid cushion with risk management involved. So this 2%, if we were typically trading CFD firms, which in the future I do plan on also balancing out the portfolio with futures and CFD firms. But however, that's a talk for the future. Future me. Anyways, this 2% would have been around 6% gain on the month, which to me is a very, very, very high target. Personally, my target is around 2% per month. Obviously, when you scale up in capital, that 2% compounds so much more exponentially compared to 2% on one account. And that's the goal. It forces you to go out and gain more capital, and then you don't have to risk as much in order to get a large percent gain, because that's where a lot of traders fail. They think, oh, you have to have an 11% gain every month. You have to have, if you don't have a 20% gain every single month consistently, you're a bad trader. No, I fell into that trap. That's actually how I lost a bunch of my accounts. Anyways, getting into this, my win rate is around a 53.33%. With TradeZilla taking in all my trades, my average win rate is around 55 to 65%. My goal within the month of October is to increase this to around 60 to 70%, within that range. Slowly increase it, nothing drastic, nothing major. That is my number one focus for the upcoming month. But the real question is, what do we have to do in order to get to that point? And that would, one, be more selective with our trades. Our risk management is already on point. I've been loving our risk management. You can even see here our average loss was 0.32% with our average gain, or where is it? I can't find it. Average win 0.53. That does not mean my average risk reward. Well, I guess to this it means my average risk reward is 1-1, less than 1-1. My average risk reward was around 1 to 2. I don't go for anything besides a 1 to 2.5. So it's from 1 to 2.5 to around 1 to 4.1. That's where I like to keep my risk reward ratio. I'm on my way to the gym right now. I was just at home for a minute after having back tested all day. Sat down for another hour and a half, ate food. Didn't eat food for an hour and a half. But I just sat down for an hour and a half, and I was thinking to myself, obviously there's more work to get done. I was like, just chill for 30 minutes and get straight back to it. And I don't know, I find I don't know if this happens to everybody, but for me, I can't seem to allow my mind to relax. My mind's always racing, telling me I need to work harder, I need to work more. No matter how hard I work, no matter what I do, it's always telling me to do even more. Whether that be I've already pushed past my limit and I don't know. But I was sitting there. And I went on YouTube. I was looking at YouTube. At first I was searching up a TradeOvate tutorial. But then after, I have a software that hides everything. I turned the software off so I could just see the regular YouTube homepage. And I seen a bunch of traders even my age. It's funny. There's a trader out there. People have been sending him to me recently. He's Blasian as well. His channel is Blasian, funny enough. But I ended up stumbling across his channel. He was on my YouTube homepage, and I don't know, him and a bunch of other traders my age, I was looking at it and I was just thinking, damn, like, I don't know, the comparison of, they say the comparison is the killer of joy, and I know that. It's like I see their achievements, and then I look at mine, and then I weigh them out in my mind. I'm like, I need to do more. I need to I need to work harder. You know, there's no such thing as rest. And even when I need the rest, my body's dying for it. My mind doesn't allow the rest. Mentally. Some guy in his McLaren right here with this girl in his passenger seat. I'm like, my mind, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the cost of being exceptional. I'm able to talk to you guys all the time and let you in on what I'm thinking, but a lot of the time it's unexplainable. I don't know how to put it into words, and I don't think I really can. I try my best to, though, where I can and where I can't. But I guess as with the comparison, and I'm not sure. Anyways, just want to let you guys in on that kind of segment, because at the end of the day, I want to document this for anybody that may be like me. I guess that is the purpose of me doing this. That if there's anyone out there like me, that I feel is very few, little to none, and in their mind they go through what I go through, almost struggling with the mental aspect of being able to rest, and I don't want to say have a day off, but you know, enjoy life, knowing that their mind won't let them, because there's always more work than could be done, can be done, and needs to be done. And I guess this is for you, you know. Keep going. Keep going. And try your best not to look at other people online and see where they are in their journey and what they're doing. It's easy to say. It's a lot harder to do. You know, it's easy to sit here online and be like, oh, don't go compare your own journey to someone else's, but in reality it's a lot harder than it is. Anyways, with everything that comes with the comparison, work harder. On the way to the gym right now. I'm gonna go back home, back to Stephen Moore, get used to Trado Bait, and continue compounding the wins.
Are you truly doing whatever it takes to reach your goals?
There are no fucking excuses. You know, the people out there saying, well, it's impossible for me, I can't do this and I can't do that. And the first thing you need to do is take that can't and burn that motherfucker, and don't ever let that shit come out of your mouth again. Can't doesn't exist. Because you always can. So take can't and get it the fuck out of your head. Don't ever let that shit come out of your mouth again. You know, keep pushing forward to be better and better every fucking day. You know, if you believe, honestly, 100% that you can achieve this shit, you will.
If you're willing to do whatever it takes, you will be successful.
You know, your mind is more powerful than any fucking drug out there. And that's the fucking truth. And I believe that 100%. So, you know.
All you truly do need is that workout, that time of pushing past your limit and tuning everything out, tuning the entire world out, and just focusing on what needs to be done is truly all you need at times. You guys know, before I went into the gym, you could tell I had the poopy pants mentality, comparing myself to others, and while in there, I sat there for 30 minutes, having not moved a muscle, having done absolutely nothing besides sit, questioning why I was in the gym that day, saying, it's fine, we don't need to train as hard today because it's a rest day. Making up excuses in my mind. I mean, that's normal. It is. Your mind's gonna make so many excuses up in order for you not to do the thing. And deep down, I had this thought, and it was a thought that I didn't like. It was a weak thought, I guess I'll call it, and it was telling me, you're not gonna train as hard this workout, you're not gonna break a sweat, you're gonna trick yourself into thinking you train hard. And that's when I started training. And it was only by pushing past that almost mental barrier in my mind that I was able to truly push through the workout and give it my all. And I could sit there and say I'm proud of the work that I put in. I'm proud that although I didn't want to, I got the work I needed to get done. So sometimes all you really do need is that slight fire, that something inside of you that's just like, we can get it done. You don't have to have that fire that burns or shines like a beacon telling you everything you're gonna achieve. Sometimes all you need is that slight fire, that matchstick, in order to fuel the campfire. I typically don't record my workouts, but the reason why I recorded that, and the reason why I've been recording throughout the day, is because I am holding myself accountable to the expectation of growth. You know, a lot of people may sit there and be like, yeah, well, I wish I could do what you do, but I just don't like to broadcast everything because, you know, I feel like I wouldn't do anything in my private life. And to those people, I say you have it mixed up. You're looking at it entirely backwards. How you should be looking at it is like this: that by you broadcasting your life, you hold yourself to a new expectation that when nobody is watching, you work even harder in order to keep that momentum of the individual on camera that you're showcasing. Everybody looks at it and says, oh, you know, everybody likes to showcase the hard work on camera. That must mean they don't do anything off camera. That's the complete opposite. That means they're working harder off camera in order to be able to maintain and grow this persona on camera. So if you're debating documenting the journey and really pulling the trigger to do it, just do it. Just freaking do it. Document the journey, and guess what? Work harder off camera than you do on camera. You're gonna have times of doubt. You're gonna have times where you're sitting there debating, oh, why am I doing what I'm doing, and comparing yourself to others. That's normal. That's normal. That comparison comes down, right? And I think that's the main factor you need to get across. Even me, I struggle with it so much. And that's mainly why I'm recording all of this and truly posting my raw thoughts and emotions, because I do struggle with the aspect of comparison, seeing kids my age make $30,000 in a trade and look back at my old photo gallery when I was making 10 grand a trade and 6 grand a trade and 12 grand a swing position, and was screen recording it and look back and be like, damn, you know, I remember when I was at that stage as well, and now I don't have it anymore. But with all that being said, what truly refuels it is detaching for a second and zoning back in on your life. Remember, you're one of one. I say it all the time to you guys, and I struggle with it too, but you know, it really, really is the truth. You're one of one. You are your own person. So we can't keep comparing ourselves and cursing ourselves in the mirror because we're not exactly where we thought we would be originally, right? So this journey to improvement's a lot, but I think it's worth it. Going to the store right now, I want to get some stuff to help my sleep. I really want to get back on my gym stuff and the bulk. I don't know if I could post my bank account. I wonder if I can, or if I'll get in trouble for that. I don't know why I would. The $200 in my bank account wouldn't, you know, I don't think be baffling to YouTube, but I'm gonna go get stuff to improve our sleep. I want to get back on the diet and everything of the sort. So yeah. But I think the recording's long enough, so if there's anything else I need to fill you guys in, I'll let you guys know. But apart from that, I love you guys. I'll catch you up tomorrow. Peace.